Hello and welcome to Pacific Pulse. I'm Tania Nugent. In today's program, bringing books to Papua New Guinea's children. Libraries are a rare sight in Papua New Guinea. Outside the school system, there are very few. A real worry in a country facing an uphill battle with literacy. A country where almost half the population aged over 15 can't read or write. But this tiny building behind me represents a big vision. It's a library set up by charity organisation Book Belong Pikinini to get Papua New Guinea's children reading and writing, one word, one page, one book at a time.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, teacher.
Every day we have 60 plus children coming into the library. So what we always do is that we separate them into classes.
How are you all this morning?
We are very well, thank you. How are you this morning?
Our first lot, they come in at 8 o'clock and classes finish at 10 o'clock, and then from 10 to 12 we take the second class.
FISH for F for UR.
My name is Jessica. I'm 10 years old.
Carrot, CARR.
Some days my mom have not enough money, so she used to send my big sister only to the school, so I comes to the library.
Place like this is very important because like settlement people, they are not able to send their children to the bigger school. So this is their opportunity. They come into the library because it's free service and they get to come in and learn.
This library in the car park of the 6 Mile Police Station is one of 4 now operating in Port Moresby since Book Belong Pikinini was established in 2008. The libraries target the little kids, focusing on early childhood education. A huge issue in a place where many parents are forced to delay sending their children to school until they can afford the fees. They've set up in places where children gather and where children need it the most, opening their first library here in the Children's HIV, TB and Malnutrition Ward at the Port Moresby General Hospital, for the many sick children who are in for a long stay and miss out on schooling.
Officially, statistically, it's about 56% of the nation literate with almost equal male-female literacy, but this really is, it's not realistic. Maybe they can sign their name, that's all. It's estimated that the actual functional literacy rate in Papua New Guinea would be as low as 48%. And functional literacy, as you would realise, being able to actually pick up a newspaper and read it and understand it. Even now, we still have 43% of our children not in primary school. It's starting from a very low age, so we've got the continuing numbers of people growing up illiterate, plus the big backlog of people who are illiterate because they didn't have opportunities as well. And so it leads to a lot of frustration because, like children, young people everywhere, they're kind of looking for other opportunities. And so the frustration does often lead to negative antisocial behaviour or self-destructive behaviour.
Dame Carol Kiddu has been involved in educating Papua New Guineans for decades. The school teacher turned politician is Minister for Community Development, and she wants to harness the strengths of PNG's community spaces for learning.
We inherited the Australian model of libraries, like we inherited the Australian models of most things, and it's not really appropriate. Well, in Australia, people take their books back. In Papua New Guinea, you borrow the books and they walk forever and they don't come back. You end up with a library with no books.
Velma, come.
The model they're establishing is the model that I think we should be looking at for libraries in Papua New Guinea, community-based. So there's a community ownership.
And we know that go with the rat.
The Red Cross Special Education Centre is where Book Bilong Pikinini opened its second library. They've also set up libraries in the provincial capitals of Leh and Goroka. As well as funding the staff for the libraries, the charity also works hard collecting books.
We can't even talk about getting a literate nation unless we talk about the tools for literacy, and they are having books available. And that's the basic reality. In Papua New Guinea, people don't have bookshelves in their homes, the general population. Only the homes of a very, very, very small minority have books in their homes. And so that's again why I really encourage the concept of community learning centres that become libraries, or the Book Bilong Pikinini libraries, because then there are books available for community usage.
My wife and I travelled through the Bible lands. We started in Egypt.
Book Bilong Pikinini's work has been embraced by one of Papua New Guinea's most passionate readers and writers, Governor-General Sir Paulius Matane.
So far, I have 45 books written and published, not only here, but overseas as well, in Australia, in India, in England, in the United States of America. Reading in Papua New Guinea is not our culture. We prefer to sit around the fire and talk. So we are not readers, we are talkers. We are orators. We talk a lot. But we have to learn to get away from our habits of being orators and being just speakers, that we must be able to read. And not only read for pleasure, which is fine also, but read to learn something for the benefit of our country. These people started off in a little way, but they're going to grow. And if they continue to do it, then we will be able to meet the needs of these people who may not have a chance to go to school.
Also, kira pare plomoni, was, dress up. Also, amamas lokam lo school.
Tania Nugent?
Yes, I'm very proud to be one of the founding member of the Book Bilong Pikinini Library, and also I get good feedback from the settlement people. They live around the library.
Now, I'm going to send it to talk lawyer and Sabiani. So, me and Mama so say I'm learning good, and first time long I'm coming to school, so I'm really getting I'm learning something nice.
Strawberry S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. My name is Megan, I'm 6 years old. O-R-A-N. I line ABC. And fruit and where months of the year.
And what do you want to be when you grow up into a big lady?
My teachers.
On a boat in the lake.
In the morning, I was trying to walk into the library, and one child went and running. He came and hugged me, and I said, "Hey, what's wrong? Good morning." And he said, "Oh, Teacher Agnes, I'm very glad. Now I know my ABCD, I know my 1, 2, 3, and that child I'm really eager to learn.
Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Thanks for watching Pacific Pulse, and don't forget you can always share your stories with us. Just go to our website to find out more. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.